Hello students, welcome to BioDigest. Today we will discuss about the control of hormonal secretions, otherwise the feedback mechanisms. As you know, in our body, there are certain mechanisms to control the normal state of the body. So if this state is altered, what will happen? Messages will be sent through the body systems so as to bring about the normal conditions. So this is actually taking place in our body. Suppose that if the hormonal level is increasing, messages will be sent to decrease the level so that the increased hormonal level can be brought back. Or if something is going down, messages will be sent so as to rise the level so that again the normal condition is maintained. So this is actually ordering for the opposite. If something is going down, messages are sent to increase it. If something is increasing, messages are sent to decrease it. So these messages are actually sent for ordering for the opposite. This is what is known as negative feedback mechanism. Now, here I have represented one negative feedback mechanism. The hypothalamus will be stimulating the thyroid gland. Okay, so thyroid is releasing hormone. This will stimulate the anterior pituitary. So as a result of this, the thyroid stimulating hormone will be acting on the thyroid gland, as a result of which thyroxine will be released. So when the thyroxine is released, when it goes beyond a particular level, what happens is that this will inhibit the release of the thyroid stimulating hormone. So when it inhibits the release of thyroid stimulating hormone, what is actually happening? The anterior pituitary will not be secreting the thyroid stimulating hormone. As a result of this, the thyroid gland will not be producing the thyroxine because already the body is having enough amount of thyroxine. Now, similarly, this thyroid gland will be inhibiting the release of thyroid releasing hormone. Okay, so this is what is known as the negative feedback. That means when something is going above the normal, messages will be sent in the body to decrease that. That means it is actually commanding for the opposite. This is what is known as negative feedback mechanism. Okay, this negative feedback is actually brought about in our body to maintain the normal level of the hormones. But there is one positive feedback mechanism that is operating in our body. That is actually taking place during childbirth. What happens is that in my previous video we have discussed about oxytocin, a hormone that is secreted by the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland. This oxytocin will be actually helping in bringing about the contraction of the uterus. So this contraction will be going on increasing. There is no negative feedback mechanism that is taking place. Because if there is negative feedback mechanism that operates, what happens? The contraction of the uterus will stop in between. So that will not help in childbirth. So this contraction of the uterus has to continuously go on increasing. So this will be going on increasing and finally brings about the childbirth. So that is one positive feedback mechanism that is operating in the body of humans. At the same time, there are negative mechanisms also that is operating in the body of humans. So I hope the topic is clear to everyone. Let us recall control of hormonal secretions, that is the feedback mechanism. The body has mechanism to maintain a normal state. Whenever there is a change in the state, there are messages through the body systems to increase if there is a fall below the normal, or to decrease if there is a rise above the normal. This kind of ordering for the opposite is negative feedback. This is to restore the normal state. Positive feedback mechanisms are very few. One example is that of uterine contractions during childbirth. Please do subscribe Bio Digest. Thank you.